Welcome to Dementia Minds, Myth Busters. We're going to keep it real. We're going to talk to you about breaking some myths. So I've been diagnosed with MCI/dementia. And I was 57 when I was diagnosed. So my myth is you can get signs of dementia/Alzheimer's as early as your 30s. But most people don't recognize that they're having issues. They just chalk it up to stress or being busy with work and kids. Make sure you keep some notes and go to your doctor. It's best to catch it early, especially with all the amazing things coming out now with the medicines and science and everything.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Vinny. I play pickleball 7 days a week, 2 hours every day. I bowl every Friday afternoon with people from where I live in my neighborhood. And then over the summer and through the fall, I donate my time to Special Olympics, teaching Special Olympic athletes how to play pickleball and go on from there to their state and country games.
Long before I was diagnosed with dementia, I used to cook once a month for my mother who lived in an assisted living community. The myth I'm busting is that once you have dementia does not mean that you're sitting in a wheelchair with a vacant stare and drooling. No, we can still be active and be participants in life. I put on my chef's coat, my chef's hat, and in the beginning, I was able to do all the planning, cooking, serving, and visiting with the residents myself. As the disease progressed, I added a helper to be my sous chef, chopping, opening jars, reading the recipe, making sure I stayed on task. I still cook all the meals, but I don't plate and serve them because I have tremors. Having said all that, it fills my heart with joy to see the smiling faces looking back at me. A better way to give back than to use the talents God has given us.
Among my favorite things to do is, well, a couple things. I write loosely. I would call it poetry because there's nothing, there's no good punctuation in it. So that's probably what it is. And also I play ukulele, and my wife plays a ukulele bass.
If you or a loved one has just been diagnosed with a type of dementia, you may be feeling frightened about the future, and that's perfectly understandable. There's nothing scarier than the unknown. So give yourself a moment to grieve because it's a loss of sorts, but don't stay there long because the biggest myth is that people with dementia can't live a productive life or have meaningful relationships. While it's true that we may require some extra patience and adaptations, we can still live active and purposeful lives.